It's Sunday night and something is stuck in my throat. That's because I just finished eating. It's Sunday night and today is the 10th of January, year 2016. And something stuck on my stomach, my throat there. Let's remove it. It's like saying, stuck on you. That's a lot better. Right. So I was outdoor today and I was standing up in Woolwich waiting for the bus 177 to take me into New Cross, and all the square glasses, it just cracked up inside of my human body as I was turning, twisting, shaking my legs, bending my back, my body, and the glasses go crooks, cracks, and I can tell you how they cracked up. So everybody was watching me on the street. But not only that, um, I felt as though my skin was peeled off from my human body. That's what it felt like, even though I had on a coat. So, what's going on with my throat today? That's a lot better, cleared. So I came back and I sat in the sofa chair and I played some native in Amerindian songs and I do my chwing chwang. Can you feel that? So, however, my meditation with Native American shamanic music, and then my whole stomach here it explodes. I don't know if you know the same thing I know and how to do it, but I have my own special way in doing it. So it just pops out. Wow. And you know what comes out? Some bricks and sands explosion straight out from my stomach here. I can feel how it crawls up my throat. The explosion inside of my stomach. And that tells me a lot. And so my head, while I was doing the shamanic meditation with native Amerindian songs, native Indian songs, my whole my body creeps right up, and then my whole head burns like fire, big heat, solid heat. And then later I continue my swing, swang, swang. Whoop. Don't mess with me. And then my stomach, my stomach here, it just feel like sand, and then from sand it feels like brick, and then the minute I start feeling the sand first and then the brick, it felt like it wanted to block my throat, and so I do like this. Following the shamanic song, and by doing that, the whole stomach with all the brick and the sand, it just goes so it just exploded, it just came all up, whoop, and explode, and that felt good. I don't know if you understand me, but a shaman or a shamanic person who does shamanic with plants and animals would understand what I just said. Mm. I'm not a healer, don't worry. I only do my own thing. Mm. And the waves, the power, the waves was so heavy. It was tight. It was compact, and it had lots of electric in it, electric wave in it. And so I pulled it and I clipped it, pulled and pulled slowly. Because if you pull slowly, you can feel it coming out, and then you clip when you need to clip. Because it was very heavy, and then you clear the path, and then you come like this. So it's complete. And I hold here in the eyes, and while I was doing it, the eyes was running tears. So I do like this, and the individual had very high temperature of fever. So I did like this, and then massage the head lightly, not roughly. And so then it was over. Say thank you to me. You don't have to say thank you to me for nothing. I'm not charging you. Thought about it sometime. Had a long way to walk. Our destiny seems so short, seems so weary. Feels like I have nowhere to go. Try to hold my thoughts up on high, finding a way to take me all the way without getting upset or stepping on anyone else's toes. And here I come, and I tell you, for a moment it was a journey of pilgrimage. But then I remembered that I did my pilgrimage in the country of Switzerland. Most of you don't know, but I have walked the whole of Switzerland, from mountain to mountain, county to county. It was not because I did not have any money at all in my hands. It was a journey and a path that I chose. It was a path and a journey that God chose. I went there for skiing. I missed the train sometimes. The shuttles have problems, sliding across from one mountain to another, and I decide not to wait on but to take a long walk. So I hop and I slide and I play and I take my photos by a tripod stand and a camera on my way. But it was my journey, it was my journey and my pilgrimage. I done it, I done my pilgrimage in the land of Switzerland. Where did you do your pilgrimage? I did mine in Switzerland, and I did one together with. I've been to Switzerland February 2004. Then I've been back to Switzerland we went cross country. Yes, we went, myself, my son, and my ex-husband. We went cross country driving and camping. So we covered Austria, Switzerland, Italiano, um, Belgium, France, Netherlands, Germany, all different parts in Germany, and and those places where we drive and we camp. And then I was in Switzerland in February 2005, myself alone, and that was when I did my pilgrimage of walking in the snow, like burning Mount Titlis, Morin, Interlaken, Luzerne, and all those different places. And Zermatt, and then I did a set myself, my son, and my ex-husband. We did a second cross country in July, August to September in 2005, and that was where we drove from London, Dover, uh, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and the Scandinavian countries. So we did that cross-country camping as well. So that was like a pilgrimage for the family. We drive into Norway through Oslo, and we came out back Norway through Bergen. Because when you come to Bergen, you have the ship that docks in Harwich International from Stravina, Bergen. So you can take that. It takes about 4 hours, I think. I don't remember. I would have had to look at all my slide cards all over. But there you go. And now I want to go back to my homeland country, Guyana, South America. I know a lot more about Switzerland than you know. I'm not speaking on behalf of the born and bred Swiss citizens. I'm talking on behalf of me as a foreign traveler because I walk it, I drive it, I train it, I use the trains as well. I ski it. I what? Night sledge. Dangerous. Woohoo. Night sledging is very dangerous. But I loved it. The dangers on the mountains, in the dark wilderness of the nights. Night sledging. Switzerland. If you fall off the mountains, God be with you. I was thinking today, I was trying to think of a song and I couldn't quite come up with a good song. Because I was thinking that, I sang so many songs and I sang for I sang songs for father, but I never sang a song for mother. The songs that I sang for mother were not my songs. They were songs from the Judds and Loretta Lane and those singers. I'm going to try to find a song with my own words. And know it's gonna be hard for you, but I'm a little bit confused in my heart. You have a problem with the way I feel inside. And I know I'm not just what you're looking for. 'Cause we both don't feel the same way at all. We both have walked different paths in life. We've been in different places, done different things, have a lot of different interests. So where shall we be together, and how will it be at all? We might just be two just straight laid in stone, two strangers on the platform of a stone, has no feelings at all to compare with each other, but yet we feel we're not strangers at all. How is that possible? I really don't know. I thought about it, couldn't find an answer, but the heart, the feelings, the mind, the body, and the soul, it told me so. We're just two strangers, like two laid in stones. We don't feel the same way. We've crossed different paths, and yet we don't feel like a stranger at all. It's gonna come time, a closer time so soon. We're gonna have to part our way. We're gonna go different paths and different lives from each other. I'll go that way, perhaps you'll go that way or that way, whichever you choose. A journey will be all yours. It's a choice you have to make. It's only you can make that choice. You can come with me if you like, but you're not forced to come with me at all. 'Cause we are two strangers, like two laid in stones. We've crossed different paths in life. We've done different things. We've gone different places. We've met different people, and we all think differently. Yet still, we don't feel like strangers. How can that be? I don't know. I could not find an answer. It's just the feeling in me. So come on over if you'd like. Don't feel a stranger, 'cause this sofa chair here is not a stranger to me. It's warm and comfortable here. So warm. You would not believe. It does not feel lonely. So if you come over here and you just sit in this sofa chair, you will not feel like a stranger or two laid in stones. You'll feel like one. And that's what makes the difference. But you have a choice. You can choose. You can choose to go that way or that way or that way. 'Cause I am going that way. You can follow me if you wish. But you have a choice. That's your choice. But I'm taking my warm sofa chair with me. It's gonna be a hell of a problem to take it around with me. But it's not hard, because it's inside of my human body. How is that possible? It's like two laid in stones. Two strangers meet at one point. We think differently. Indeed. We meet different people. We see different things all the time. We do different things. We take different paths. We're two strangers like two laden stones. But yet, we don't feel like strangers. How can that be? I don't know. I don't have the answer. Do you have the answer? Because I don't have the answer. But you can come with me if you want to. That's not. It's gonna be your choice. Because I'm going that way. You're perhaps going that way or that way or that way. Now, seriously, I've talked some shit sometimes. But when I'm serious, I'm serious. I believe everybody talks some shit sometimes in their lives. I'm not in love with you. I was just only confused by my feelings. The hardest thing for me to say is friendship goes a long way than just our face value every day. But I've gotta tell you the truth sometimes. It better be now and not later. 'Cause I don't feel the same way inside I should feel for you. And I don't know how you feel about me at all. I'm not gonna even try asking you. 'Cause I know I'll be wasting my time in asking you just how do you feel in your heart honestly about me and what you think about me. 'Cause everything is not about just face value. It's a lot deeper than that. But I know I'm not in love with you. That's the way I feel inside. I'd rather tell it to the world in the music form. Sing it or write it or photograph it or video it just the way I feel inside. It's just me. 'Cause I'm not in love with you. I don't have any answers about love. It's just so hard for me. You don't understand the way I feel. For me, it's just another day of knowing you. 'Cause I don't know what you feel inside. What's your emotions inside? I couldn't ask you to love me. I couldn't ask you to sacrifice your life for me at all. Because I'm not in love. That's the way I feel inside. It's just me. I just don't get it right because it's just me. It's the hardest thing for me to do. I cannot ask you to love me at all if you don't feel the way or have such a feeling inside for me. It will be wrong for me to ask you to love me at all. 'Cause I'm not in love with you. just the way I feel inside. That's my emotions, I'm not gonna lie. They have no idea what love is all about. But that's the way I feel inside. I'm not in love with you, can't you see? I don't feel that way. There's no love in me at all. It's just the way I am deep inside. I'm not in love with you, and it would be wrong for me to ask you to love me. It's not a correct thing to do. Love is a dangerous word. It's so dangerous, and it's yet so big. And the feelings of emotion of love, phew, you can be in love one day, and you can be out of love the next day. So that's the bad part. So you need to have a sensible head, not a spoiled heart, because I'm not in love with you. I don't want to lie to you. I don't know the way you feel inside. I don't know if you have love inside, if you have hate, if you have envy, if you have malice, you have jealousy, you have rage. Because there's a rage in me as well, like the rain. But I'm not in love with you. I'm in love with myself. I'm in love with myself so much that I speak about myself all the time. And I think that's the most beautiful thing for me to do. Being in love with myself. That I write about myself. I speak about myself. I video myself. And I feel proud about myself for doing it. That's why I'm not in love with you. I'm in love with me. Because that's who I am. And Marie Ragubeer-van Dobbelsteen. And I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Because I'm not in love with you. I'm in love with myself. I don't know how good that is and how dangerous it is. But I've lived my life and I've walked my journeys and I've had a happy life all the way through. And I have nothing to regret, nothing to complain about. Because you see, living a full life of peace, love, a fulfilled life, it's not about how much money you have in your pocket or your bank account. It's about how much you can offer humanitarianly, the human in you to the human in the next person beside you, or your child or children, without using violence, whiplashing, beating, shouting, and those kinds of things. And I believe that I did a great job for my son Romeo Ragubeer-van Dobbelsteen because I was very much in love with myself at all time, and understanding myself, it helped me to understand my child and other people. I don't want to lie to you. I never want to lie to anyone. It's just me. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We'll cross paths again some other time. We'll walk the same journey. Maybe. Perhaps I'll read about you You will read about me. You'll say, "Oh, I know that girl," and I'll say over here, "Oh my God, I know that guy." Because I'm not in love with you. I'm in love with myself. But I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to tell not one little bit of lie. As I go through my journey, I want to fly my wings. I want to go flying in the airplane again. You don't understand. I don't think you will understand. I don't think any one of you will understand what that means to me inside. But I'm going to keep loving myself until I can fly again and soar the world like an angel in the air, fly my wings like an airplane and go from place to place. You can come with me if you want to come with me. That's your choice. I'm not forcing you. I never force anyone to do what they don't want to do. Because that's who I am. That's how I am. And I'm encouraging you to love yourself, to do the things you want to do, fulfill that inner feelings, that inner gap in the things you want to do. Because that's the way you feel inside. And that's not selfish. That's not envious. That's not jealous. And that's not hate. That is just being you. Like I'm being me. I'm in love with me. And God knows I love me. God knows I worship myself. I praise myself. I guide myself. I love myself. I adore myself. That's right. That's why I write about myself. I video myself. I photograph myself because I'm in love with myself. And I know you don't understand that. And you will only understand that until you start loving yourself. And you cannot love somebody else until you love yourself. So remember that. See? That is true because it brought tears to my eyes. That makes my emotion burst, not of sadness, but of joy, an inner emotion that comes out. I'm in love with me. I'm so in love with me that you don't see. I love myself, and I hope you can love yourself too and do the things you want to do. And we shall meet, if God permits, in our journey. Like my father always sang the song, um, at the old Garden of Eden house. My father Walter Biss from Ragubeer, he used to love singing songs, and one of his songs was "Happy Journey till we meet again." Happy journey, happy journey, darling, to that day when you'll be coming back to stay. Happy journey till we meet again. Happy journey, darling, till that day when you'll be coming back to stay. That's only a verse of the song, but my father loved that song, and he always used to sing that song to me. He loved a lot of country and western songs. So uh, if he had a few beers or alcohol in his head, and he always sing songs. And so that was one of his songs, Happy Journey. And oh, never mind. You know, I could never speak about my biological mother, Estelle Gobin, the way I speak about Walter Bismarck Ragubeer. He's had an impression in my life, and so is my grandmother and legal adopted mother, Rini Chabraji Holadar Ragubeer. They've had some really smashing impression in my life that will live for a lifetime after a lifetime, because they were happy ones, not bad ones. So I'm encouraging you to love yourself, and because I love myself and I understand myself, I'm at peace with myself at all times. If I was angry, I would show it. I would tell it. I tell the nation when I'm angry. The nation knows when I'm angry. Uh, so, you know, think about it. Love yourself and be yourself and do the things you want to do, because that's what I did. I love myself and I did the things I had always wanted to do in my life. That is why I'm not unhappy, and that is why I have nothing to regret. So happy journey till we meet again. And I remain Anne Marie Ragubeer-van Dobbelsteen for you.